A little update on the podcast. We have been live for 7 weeks, and man, that's gone by so fast. We're reaching the end of our time, not of our podcast, but of our time to be featured on New and Noteworthy on iTunes. We've climbed a bit and got some good views. I think we consistently have a pretty good handful of listeners. And I tell you what, I'm getting emails from you guys, from these listeners. And man, this show has the coolest people listening. They are hopeful. They've done some inner searching in their own lives and figured things out for themselves. And I just feel so encouraged by you guys. Here's an update on the numbers of the downloads on the podcast. About 7 weeks in, have 27,039 downloads, over 20 episodes. And that's a average of 1,350 downloads per episode. That's awesome. And we've climbed steadily for our daily numbers, and we're hitting around 1,000 downloads a day. And since we have one more week to go on the New and Noteworthy section of iTunes, will you give this show one last push? Honestly, the more ratings, I think the better we do. And if you've already done that, thank you. And tell a friend about the show. I want to hear about how this podcast is affecting you. Please email me at phil@thestoryshop.tv, and more information on the podcast at thestoryshop.tv/podcast. And sign up for the email list there. Some shout outs. Rachel J. Long, who just started this podcasting listening adventure, and she chose my podcast as one of her first. And she says she listens to it as she gets ready for the day. And she knows that I was insecure about my voice, and so she was really encouraging, saying that my voice amplifies the effect of what I say because it carries a sense of rest and calm. That's awesome. I'm glad. Because I am insecure about that. I'll be honest and transparent about my insecurities with you guys, because I know that when I do that, other people go, yeah, me too. These silly insecurities that people go, what are you talking about? Well, it's true. It's real for me. And that one is real. Another shout out to Emily Koo, who has become, also a big fan of the show. I would say check out her blog, her site, where she reports awesome stories, and she does some really cool things around New York. Check out EMOO, EMOO says.com, emusays.com. And another shout out, and none of these people know that I'm giving them a shout out, and they didn't ask me to talk about their website or anything, so I'm just encouraged by what they have to say. So another Emily Hester, got a hold of me 2 days ago. And Emily says, this might sound odd coming from a stranger, but with each new episode, this feeling of pride swelled in my heart for you. And at one point, I actually muttered aloud, good for you, Phil. Oh man, I need that. I need some good thoughts and good vibes my way. Thank you. And Emily is a CrossFit coach and gym owner in Bellingham, Washington. So if you find yourself around northwestern Washington and Bellingham, check out jogogym.com. One thing that Emily decided to do was to add a $5 monthly recurring donation via PayPal, which you can do at thestoryshop.tv/podcast. And like I said, I want this show to be, for you and in a way by you. And if you find that you are telling a story with your life, I want to hear about it. I'm looking for guests all the time. Thank you again for this last push on this last week of New and Noteworthy on iTunes, and reach out to me. Let's keep the conversation going. This show is your show. That's what I want it to be. And like anything that's worthwhile in life, you get out of it what you put in it. And if you're putting in the work day after day and you're doing the mantra, guys, science says it's possible. We are going to rewire. We are rewiring our brain. We're taking an active role in our lives, in the health of our lives. And that's something to be encouraged by. And I'm encouraged by you, and I hope you're encouraged by me. And let's keep going. Let's do this.